Hey, how y'all doing today? I hope you'll have a great new year and great few past weeks. I've been secluded. I've made it a point to be in seclusion most of the beginning of the year. I've done that for several years. I didn't do that last year for a lot of reasons because a lot of things were falling apart and I have no control over them and there was nothing I can do. So I was just like, que sera, sera. Let me just be. I'll take it one day at a time. And I did for the most part. 2024 was great, regardless of all the losses and everything else. In the past 3 weeks of January, I did not mourn because that's not the intent. But I did ask question, why now, right? There are people who lost their parent in their youth, some in their teens, some young adults, some in adulthood, some later on in life, right? This is mine, right? At first, I wanted to be like, oh, I'll be okay. There are kids who have no parents. But I wasn't brought up that way. I was brought up by an entire village, literally. I was raised by grandpas, aunties, uncles, then parents. So there was a lot of people in my upbringing. So it's not just one particular person, right? And I felt like when I was talking with my children, I feel like I have my children 100% of the time compared to my parents. And I'm not doing a better job or worse. It's not that kind of comparison. But I feel like I'm very grateful that I get to have my children full time. I get to experience parenthood the way my parents didn't. Again, I'm not saying I'm better than them. It's still a great loss not having them. But in the past 3 weeks, for the few phone calls that I did answer, one common denominator was, I totally understand how you're feeling. No, you don't. No, you do not. You cannot. You know, over the past decades, when friends and other cousin family members will lose their parents, either mother or father, I felt for them. I was like, oh my gosh, how are they gonna move on? I don't tell them that. I imagine it. I never tell them I understand your pain, because I don't. Even though my parents and I have a very rocky relationship, I love them very much and I know they love me too. But when people lose their parents and they tell me, I grieve with them. I genuinely feel hurt for them. I ask what I can do. I might send you a care package. I do stuff that I think was necessary when you have a loss of a parent. So when I started losing the people who brought me up, I really didn't know how to react. So I closed up on myself. I have few people told me, I know one particular person, when I lost my mom, I said, oh, how old was your mom? I said she was 71. Oh, you're lucky. My mom died when she was 30. Okay. I did not kill your mom. Why would you say that? But I didn't say anything. So that made me retract more from people. I just closed up. Some folks were like, oh, well, you're lucky, you're in your 40s. So, excuse me. So I know people in their 60s and 70s that actually call me or text me and say, oh, I just hung up with my mom. Oh, sorry, I didn't. Like, there are people older than me who still have their parents. Now, I'm not jealous or envious of them. But when people tell me, oh, she's 71, that's fine. No, it's not. Nothing about that is fine. But I made peace with it, right? In the last 3 weeks, I'm glad I didn't spend my last 3 weeks of this year mourning. I was just trying to recenter myself and worship God my own way and try to be the best parent I can be for my kids, right? It is so refreshing to do that, and I'm going to continue doing that. And it doesn't have to be at the beginning of the year. You can do that anytime you feel like it, and I am going to do that anytime I feel like it. That is like my own spa time. there's no such thing as fasting from social media. So I was on social media, I wasn't posting anything. I was more on YouTube because that's where most of the teachings were. And I listened to Priscilla Shire a lot. Stephanie, I think I said that in another video already. I listened to these morning prayers. ICC brothers have a whole 2 weeks straight, and they're still doing. They always have something going on. So if you don't know them, Google them or YouTube them. ICC, but it's in French. So if you don't speak French, I don't know if there's a subtitle. And so I feel like I'm refreshed and I'm ready to go in whichever direction God sent me. I am okay. I am super grateful for friends on TikTok because in the past 3 weeks they are the one who reach out the most. And I'm grateful that I have a nice little sisterhood with some of y'all on TikTok, and you guys texted me trying to find out what's up. I haven't seen any of your posts. I'll try again. Some cooking, some devotional, whatever comes to mind, right? You know, I don't have a niche, so I just post randomly. Have few friends also reach out to me on WhatsApp, and I'm grateful for that. I lost a lot, but there are still folks out there who care for me and checked on me, so I do not take those for granted. I pray to God for a successful year, and you out there watching, peace be unto you and your family. Thank you for watching.